Will you be able to play with your friends?
No.
Can I chop down a tree?
No.
Can you collect plants in this game?
No.
Will the game be fun?
No, it's not.
What is up, everyone? Man'S X here, and how would you like to go to space? How would you like to go and explore an entire universe on your own right now at this very moment? Well, now you can with the recent release of No Man's Sky. But just a little bit of a warning, there's nothing in the game. If you want to see the same planet 1,000 times over, then No Man's Sky is your game. So it's been about a week since No Man's Sky has come out, and the reviews are basically saying the game loses its charm after about 30 minutes or so. Now, why is this happening? Well, let's take a look at the game. So the big selling point of this game is that it's an open world universe that's constantly generating new stuff. So basically the game is constantly having new things added, and it's almost impossible, well, no, it is impossible to explore everything in the game. And I won't lie to you, that sounds really badass. I would love to play a game where you just explore the universe and see new planets and species and all that. But unfortunately, its biggest selling point is also its biggest weakness. When you have a game that's constantly generating new content, new planets, species, whatever you want to call it, it's really hard to keep everything unique in the game. After about an hour or so exploring, you're bound to see the same planet over and over and over again. It's almost like YouTube to some extent. You're bound to see the same commentary channel with CSGO surfing in the background again and again and again. But seriously though, the reason this is a problem with No Man's Sky is it's $60. Since this game is pretty much an indie title, there's not much of a driving force behind it as far as number of people working on the game. Since there are only 4 people working on this game, it's hard to keep the content looking fresh. And for that, that's totally justifiable. But to release this game at $60 seems like a little too much. If this game were priced around $40, then that would be a little bit better. Aside from the lack of content in the game as well as the price tag, there's also been another controversy with this game, and it has to do with the fact that there's no multiplayer in the game.
Will you be able to play with your friends?
No.
When the developers were talking about the game, they were saying that there was going to be multiplayer, but because of how big the universe is, it's almost impossible to find anyone. But because the internet takes no for an answer, they literally broke that idea and found people within a day of the game being released. 2 people in the game made a point to try and find each other, and they went to the same planet and everything, and they could not see each other, even though they were in the exact same spot. Now, the big problem with this is the fact that they were telling everyone that it was going to be a multiplayer game when it turns out to be a single player game. In fact, the developers even tweeted saying that this is supposed to be a single player game, even though they were kind of saying it was a multiplayer game. So there you have it, guys. A game that could have been absolutely groundbreaking turns out to just be eh. But you know, even though I've criticized the game a little bit, I still hope that it will turn out to be well through some updates and all that good stuff. But if that happens, remains to be seen, and only time will tell. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video receives 1,000 likes, I will name a planet after my channel, so that when you find my planet, you'll be reminded of the growing sensation known as Man'S X. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next video.